내가
Empty in the house.
Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security guard, or arena staff member.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. Look at Johnson. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And I just love the way the competition between these rookies has taken shape this year. Everybody wants to take home that Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, it's been especially intriguing race for that honor this season, and is only going to get more as we head down the stretch.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Murray, MP out there with Monk. Then it's George, and it's Saric in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, C.J. McCollum out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Now here's McCollum. To the paint, let's go, and Sarr gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Floats it up for Saric.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. McCollum with the ball. 11-point game his last outing. Johnson left side. He can't get it to go. Monk with some nice defense. He gets it in there.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
MP finds Murray. And the Wizards with possession. Johnson outside. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Sarr with the screen on George. Back to Sarr. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Saar's got his second basket of the game.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Saar.
Charge a screen on McCollum. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Rebound by the Kings.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Foul MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Saar with a screen on MP. Pass to Saar. Now, here's Johnson. Monk defending. 6 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You want to avoid fouling PG. Career free throw percentage, 85%. That's pretty good there.
Paul George. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Terrell. Charge trying to break free. And MP with the basket on the assist by George.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Champagnie. Middleton, a screen on Murray. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Nobody near George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Inside. And Saar throws it down hard.
Goodness, Saar is a different type of athlete.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Terrell. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Floats it up for Sharge. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline with his 3. Here's Terrell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's MP, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. George sets a screen. MP kicks to George. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That evens the score.
A rookie who shoots freely from the yard. Johnson is a threat with range.
Now, MP. He has 6. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Champagny. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Now here's Johnson. Back to McCollum. There's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings trail by 3. George with the screen on McCollum. Lob pass to George. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wizards. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Here's MP following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 8.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Johnson, the pass to McCollum. Johnson sets the screen for McCollum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Sarr throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Terrell misses. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Middleton. Now Sarr. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from
Terrell's got 6 assists in the game. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Murray. Here's McCollum. Sharks grabs the board. The Kings trailing. To the middle. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
The Wizards shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Champagny passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Johnson against Monk. Lock at 6. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Terrell misses.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
personal foul. Third team foul.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, MP.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Saric. Jones comes in for Keegan Murray. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for George. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Malik Monk. Now, here's George. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
To Sacramento.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Sacramento. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Hill comes in for Bagley, and it's Koulibaly in for C.J. McCollum. The Wizards with the lead to the inside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Eubanks the pass to MP. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Nice form on the 20-footer.
With the jumper, DeRozan is efficient. You really can't afford to let him get shots lined up.
Pass to Gill. To the paint. The Wizards working the ball around now. Gill with a screen on MP. Down low, just 5 on the clock.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's Kispert in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Carrington, that's good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Terrell. Buries the 20-footer. Terrell's got 15 points. MP getting it done for Sacramento. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a Champagne's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Keyshawn George. Sacramento also making some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Eubanks. George comes in for Jones. And MP subbed in for Keon Ellis. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
They've got Carlton Carrington. Kispert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagne in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The Wizards with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to MP. Lots of room. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Carrington finds Middleton. Johnson, the pass to Kispert. 3-pointers off the mark. Kings leading now by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Pass to Carrington. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Misses the 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. MP deciding where to go with it. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
Here's Carrington. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Middleton. Back to Carrington. And here is Johnson to end the run. Rebound by Murray.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He picked up 66 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Alexander Song, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. And a change for Sacramento. Sharch is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Carrington. Here's Song. The Wizards with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Wizards trail by 8. They double him with Sharch. Here's Champagnie. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the Kings.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Carrington with the ball. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Now here's Johnson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Carrington in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
MP, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Carrington. Now Middleton. DeRozan defending. Sarr with the screen on DeRozan. Middleton the pass to Sarr. Count it. Good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. And a change for the Kings. Monk's checked in.
Second team foul.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Inside, MP gets it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so, McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. 11-point game. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Song. It's McCollum on the wing. Off target from outside. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Monk, the pass to MP. Murray dishes to MP. No good from the wing. On the wing, Johnson. Monk defending. McCollum outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for Washington. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 16-5 run here. MP kicks to Monk. Back to MP. Plenty of space. And Sarr pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it looks like the Wizards will take possession here. A moment now to check out some numbers for Paul George.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Here's McCollum. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Terrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, George off the mark. Only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Inside, here's Sarr. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Kings leading now by 7. Now, here's MP. He's got 21. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Champagny. Middleton looking it over. Now Johnson for 3. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'd like to see him a bit more.
Put it down!
Oh, my gracious.
Wow.
Way to get up.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Here's Sarr. 13 points in the game.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the 2nd quarter. Back to MP. Monk outside. Second chance shot. Pass to George. This one for 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Middleton finds Johnson. For the 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. A 3 from MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
It's McCollum on the wing to the middle. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Here's Terrell. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Wizards. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Wizards trail by 8. Cullen passes to Middleton. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Misses the jumper.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Break.
Right to the rim. MP caps off the break.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Johnson against Monk. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been kept back down to 8 after they get the basket from Johnson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. MP, that's for 2. No good on that one. Good D by McCollum. And stolen by MP. Stolen by Middleton. Beyond the arc. Sarr tips it back in. Sarr's got 17 now.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Sacramento Kings.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Kings. Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Monk is out there with MP. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then it's George. And it's Sharch in at the center. And the big fella Alex Czar showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
McCollum against MP. Here's George. He drains it from the right block. He's got 17.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
McCollum kicks to Johnson. To the inside. Czar. And Czar throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Middleton. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Czar in the post. Covered by Sharch.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Czar? He is doing it all tonight.
MP against McCollum. Outside for George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Kings in second.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Frank, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
George with the screen on McCollum. Murray outside. Here's Monk. Pass to Sharch. MP outside. Clock at 4. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for McCollum. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. George looking around, and here's MP for 3. MP with a screen on Middleton. Pass to George. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
Saw the pass to Champagny. And another miss by Washington. Kings leading now by 4. MP outside. Monk off the pick from Terrell. Takes a three. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Johnson. The Wizards working the ball around now. A three from McCollum. And another miss by Washington.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Terrell misses. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Paul George with the steal. And MP gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trail by 6. Middleton outside. MP against McCollum. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. McCollum against MP. Down low and stolen by Song. In transition, here come the Wizards. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Whenever he gets the ball, Johnson wants to score, and that compromises the defender.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Murray finds MP. George sets a screen for MP. Over Sarr. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
The scoring instincts of PG are razor sharp. He just keeps on attacking.
McCollum passes to Middleton. McCollum against MP. To the paint. Rebound, Washington. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for Song. The Wizards with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 7. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And it's good for 2.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The shot. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now an 11-point Sacramento lead.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
MP right side. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Sacramento shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Pass to Champagnie. Johnson outside. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for MP. Substitution here for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sharch. Jones comes in for Keegan Murray. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for George. And MP subbed in for Monk. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Jones. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to George. Back to Carrington. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Carrington's got 7. Kings leading now by 6. MP inside. Defended by Carrington. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The Kings have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Middleton. Over to Rosen. Middleton can't get it to go.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Inside, here's Schroeder. Clock at 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 41 seconds left in the third. Middleton outside. Pass to Kispert. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 8 points here for Corey Kispert.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
And the basket by DeRozan.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. MP outside. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have to lead.
MP has been leading the charge for the King. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Keyshawn George. Koulibaly is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
MP kicks to DeRozan. MP with a screen on Middleton. DeRozan passes to Terrell. Pass to Eubanks. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Terrell. MP's got 44.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Now Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. Here's Koulibaly. Down low. And George with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
DeRozan against Middleton. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan passes to Terrell. Jones sets the pick for MP. Jones. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now an 11-point Sacramento lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
George in the post. Eubanks defending. Middleton can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Schroeder kicks to MP. Schroeder dishes to MP. No good on the three.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And here's Middleton. Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Sacramento leading by 11. DeRozan passes to MP. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. DeRozan's shot is off. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And George kicks to Middleton. For 3, Kispert. Sacramento grabs the miss. Terrell's got 11 rebounds in the game. DeRozan in the corner. And DeRozan throws it down.
Getting up there with the slam. DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sharch is checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Jones. George is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Monk's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allen, thank you.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Terrell, the pass to Sharch. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Middleton against George. Middleton can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP outside. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can see the athleticism right there by the young Murray. Just a quality finish.
Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Song. A 3 from McCollum. Monk grabs the board.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Murray is screen on Middleton. MP kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. George in the corner. Off target with his 3. Washington has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. It's stolen by Sharch. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
I see you still getting up, PG. Now, don't sleep on his hops.
Washington shooting straight 49% from the field. Johnson outside. Pass to Champagnie. Johnson kicks to McCullough. From past the arc. And another miss by Washington.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The three from MP. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Here's Terrell. That's tipped.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Sharch. Back to MP. Sharch dishes to MP. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. McCollum against MP. That misses off the backboard.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Pass to George. Back to MP. George finds Sharch. George sets a screen for MP. Here's the three. And Paul George gets the three. George has got 15 points here in the second half. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. They trail by 16. 13 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Now MP. On the wing, Monk. Good D by Johnson. The Wizards shooting 40% in the fourth. To the inside. McCollum looking it over. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Kings leading now by 14. To the paint. Here's MP. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
MP up top. He's guarded by McCollum. Charge a screen on McCollum. MP. Sarr pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
George! The three doesn't go. Wizards trail by 11. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
Oh, what a play inside.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Murray is screen on McCollum. Here's Murray. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Johnson against Monk. McCollum outside. Now Johnson shoots the three. And it misses. MP against McCollum. Now Monk. MP with a screen on Johnson. MP against McCollum. MP. Middleton pulls it down. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Let's lose a three. And it's off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
MP against Sarr. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Washington calls timeout. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
McCollum against MP. Here's Johnson. McCollum outside. Now Czar.
From C.J. McCollum.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP. Strong move off the glass.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Buries the deep ball.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And so they foul intentionally.
C.J. McCollum. Second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Washington foul. C.J. McCollum. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
MP.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Johnson fires. He drills the three. MP with it, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game, like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me, not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.